Hello, most fabulous moms of Jack and Jill. It is Sonja Nichols. I am sorry I am not there with you. I have some fabulous things that I'm participating in, which I'll share momentarily. But let me pretend that I'm going to do a good job and follow proper protocol. So, to our national treasurer, Pamela Taylor, to our regional director, Chandra Douglas Ward, to our regional treasurer, Andrea Bird, to our regional associates chair, Paulette Motley, immediate past president, Nikki Fleming, most fabulous president, Nichelle Levy, guests from everywhere, and most importantly, to the most fabulous moms in all of Jack and Jill, the South Charlotte chapter of Jack and Jill of America. It is both an honor and a privilege that I just present to you all my heart. I just thank you so very much for having participated with me in this process for all of these years. I cannot believe that 10 years ago this week, on November the 7th, 2007, we had our very first South Charlotte chapter interest meeting. So it wasn't a chapter, it's an interest group. So our first interest group meeting here in my home, there were 53 very fabulous moms who decided to show up and join us that very night to make a commitment to an ideal that we would form another extension of the fabulous Jack and Jill of America, that we would want to come together and perpetuate the wonderful ideals and purposes of this particular organization. We were doing such a great job, and we had quite the buzz around town that we had to take in another group before we became a chapter in 2009. And at the same time, we also started the very fabulous Queen City chapter. We helped to start that with Lydia and Laura and Ramel. And we worked hard, we played hard, we all bonded together in a way that I don't think any of us could have ever imagined. And then we finally became a formal chapter in 2010. And of all the things that I would find the most important to me, along with the beautiful bonds that we have formed together, the beautiful relationships that I formed with each one of you, I watched how each of you have helped to nurture all of the children that have come into this chapter, those that have come in, that are still in, and have passed through. I look at the beautiful fingerprints you've left on my own children as we taught all of our children these fabulous leadership skills. We've given them a self-assurance and an independence and a confidence that only mothers and those mothers who love your babies could impart. And we've nurtured them in such a way, I can't believe how I've watched the level of self-confidence our children have as they move on to college and move on to corporate America and have jobs and represent us and just demonstrate how we've poured into them. It's been wonderful watching how each of you have directly and indirectly influenced all of the children that are in our chapter. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank you so very much for that. And even more personally, and I've said it before, how I so appreciate what each of you have done for my own babies. The reason I'm not there with you today is I have the distinct pleasure of welcoming my bitty baby, my beautiful daughter, into my sorority. So right now, at this very moment, while you're watching this video, Kayla is participating in her final commitment ceremony to join the most illustrious of all sororities, Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Not only is it wonderful that I'm celebrating my 35th anniversary of being a part of the sorority, my baby is coming in and she's my number. How cool is that? So I just want to thank also my beautiful friends who have decided to continue on this journey with me. I thank you, Lila and Felicia and Vernice and Lynn, for thinking it not robbery to stick with this chapter for even a longer period of time, past you being a regular mom but now an associate, so that God would allow us to impart those things that we've learned, we could share with the chapter and we can continue to share with the children. So I ask that at this moment that we commit to helping the chapter in any way, shape, form, or fashion if they ask us, that we commit to providing for the children the very things that each of the moms provided for our children, and that we commit to continuing to share and express the values and purposes and ideals of Jack and Jill of America. Again, 10 years ago, we started as a brand new interest group. And now, 10 years later, we are starting an official associate group. How fabulous is this? Again, I thank you all. I love you all from the very bottom of my heart, and I cannot wait to see what fabulous things God has planned for the most fabulous chapter in all of Jack and Jill, the South Charlotte chapter. Love you all. God bless you. Have a great day.